Well, good afternoon. Want to wish each and every one of you a happy new year. We are super excited to be kicking off 2022. And I believe one of the best ways to kick off a new year is to engage in a period in a time of consecration. So we are kicking off Fast Forward 2022, starting January 10th, which is tomorrow at 12 o'clock. And the purpose of a fast and a consecration is for us to draw closer to God. And we believe that one of the best ways to do that is in denying ourselves food. Because we believe that once we are able to, I'll say, bring our bodies, into subjection, our spirit man, becomes live, and we're able to really focus on seeking God and seeking His plans and purposes for our life. So we've put together a few tools and resources that we're going to make available, on our website that we'll explain in a moment. But we believe that as a person, engages in a fast, they're able to number one, hear and connect with God on a deeper and a more intimate level. We believe that anointings are developed, and that's your spiritual, connectivity with God and the effectiveness. Strongholds are also broken. And sometimes we fast just to get clarity on major life decisions. So we believe that there's something powerful, something that is, there's pressure that is, released when we set aside that time, especially at the beginning of the year. We call it our first fruits. That we believe that how you start is how you finish, and how you prepare for something determines what you're able to receive and what you're able to reap from that. So we are super excited that we are collectively, corporately engaging in a fast for men, because we believe as men, we are called to be prophets, priests, and providers of our home. So as we initiate and as we start and as we birth forth, the newness as we start things, our families and society and those who are on a watch are able to reach, the harvest from. So this is beginning with us, but it's not just for us. Feel free to invite friends, co-workers, people that to partner with us. So on the website, mightymen.us/fast forward, if you go, there's a tab at the top that you can click on. It says fast forward, that has a fasting fast pack 2022 that we encourage you to click on. It has, it kind of talks about the various fasts. There's a menu planner. There's some, there's also links, on there that you can use for as a shopping list. We will also be discussing and kind of having conversations during the fast. So we encourage you to download the Slack app. You can request action. You can connect with us. We have some deeper dive conversations that we believe that will be very beneficial to your fasting. And as we share revelations, we share testimonies, breakthroughs, insights that we're getting during the process. And we also have recipes on it. Some of you guys may be interested in starting planning, and trying a new dish, working those green beans or those potatoes or the hummus. There's a number of different recipes that you can also plug into. So we're excited to be engaging in this. But I say during the process, as we're seeking God, we are turning over our plates in the purposes. And the goal is to replace that time that you would spend, eating with, prayer, studying your word. So we believe that, during that time, your word time should increase. And there's also some of you have asked or inquired about, wanting to dig deeper into the word of God. We believe that men ought to be able, in their lifetime, have read the Bible from front to back. So we read a Bible, in a year, but I don't know, about you guys, but sometimes it's hard to read consistently every day. So you can stretch it over 2 years. There's no right or wrong, reason that says you have to read it within 12 months. You can stretch it over to 24 months, but the key is to read it, and digest it, so that you can apply it in life. And while with all due respect for the Bible apps and the phone scrolling, that's fine, but it's not as effective as that a person would obtain from turning pages in the Word of God. We're kind of old school. We believe that there's something special about turning pages, because my Bible says, 2 Timothy 2:15, we are to study to show ourselves approved unto God, our workmen need not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of the truth. There's something that really happens when you're studying the word of God, not just scrolling or not just looking at a verse of the day. So there's a difference, and we encourage you to challenge yourself, level up. And I believe that God has a blessing and has something powerful, for you. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Our contact information, jump into Slack, ping us, ask questions. But we believe that as you give up, you will go up. And I believe God has something super special for you as we engage in this in 2022. So be blessed, and we'll talk to you later.